Question 8a. Using ruler and a pair of compasses only, construct a Roman figure 1 trapezium WSYZ such that WS is 8 cm, YS is 5.5 cm, SZ is 8.3 cm, angle WSY is 60 degrees, and WS is parallel to ZY. Roman figure 2, rectangle PAYZ, where P and Q are on WS. Measure, that is B partner. Roman figure 1, side QS. Roman figure 2, angle SWZ. Solution. Because of the practical nature of construction, please consult your mathematics teacher for details, but I'm going to do the rough sketch for you. Now our focal point is here. These two sides are parallel, and you know in a trapezium two sides are always parallel. Now looking at the given information, we only have WS, one of the parallel sides. So let's start by drawing WS as 8. So let's label it. This is W. Now you have S is there. Okay, so this side is 8. So let's take ZY as the shorter side up. And you know, for you to draw this side, remember that SY is 5.5. So if here is S, you have to measure 5.5 up. So here must be Y, and here is Z. See that now? Okay, and we don't have WZ or ZW in the information, so let's simply close this side as well. See that? Now SZ is 8.3, but before you close this side, you have to measure S to Z as 8.3. So after you measure SZ, before you measure this line, then you close this part and you close this part as well. Angle WSY, that is WSY is 60. So from this place you construct angle 60. You try to do that. All right, now we have any other part there. Even the height is unknown, but you can indicate it. You have the height there. So this is the rough sketch of what should happen if you accurately measure all the sides and carry out the construction. Now from here we have PQ on WS, so you can label this place as P, and here is Q. After doing that, you have PAYZ. PAYZ. Okay, but you have PQ rather, not PA. So here should be PQ. YZ is a rectangle. So you have P, you have Q, then Y and Z is a rectangle. At the end, after that, you measure QS. This is Q now. From this Q, you measure this place, QS, and angle SWZ. That is SWZ. You measure the whole of this angle and you get your result. Remember that you measure angles using protractor to measure angle. So this is a rough sketch of what you are asked to do. Question 9a. The first term of an arithmetic progression is minus 8. If the ratio of the 7th term to the 9th term is 5:8, find the common difference of the AP. Okay, so this is question A. The first term is denoted by A, so A is equal to minus 8. All we have here center around the nth term formula. For an AP, this is the nth term formula. And you have 7th term ratio 9th term is equal to 5:8. You can express ratio in fractional form. So you have t sub 7 is the 7th term over the 9th term equal to 5/8. In an AP, now let's come here. At the 7th term, n is 7. If you put 7 here, you have 6d. That is A plus 6d as the 7th term. For the 9th term, if you put 9 in place of n, you have 9 minus 1, that is 8d. So you have A plus 8d as the 9th term equal to 5/8. And the first term is minus 8. So you replace A with minus 8. So you have minus 8 plus d over minus 8 plus 8d. Here is 6d equal to 5/8. So here we can cross multiply in this form, but instead of multiplying this side by 8 and this side by 8, we simply use minus 1 minus 8 plus 8d to multiply this other side, because we are seeing that there is 8 here and there is 8 here that can be factored out to cancel this 8. So this is what happens here. So if you divide through by 8 now, here becomes minus 1 plus d only. So you open the bracket and you have minus 8 plus 6d equal to minus 5 plus 5d. Collect like terms, you transfer plus 5d to the left hand side. You have 6d minus 5d. Already minus 5 is here. You transfer plus 8, it becomes, transfer minus 8, it becomes plus 8. So you have d equal to 3. Even here, if you decide to cross multiply in the normal way, you are still going to have the same result, d equal to 3. Question 9b. A trader bought 30 baskets of pawpaw and 100 baskets of mangoes for 2,450 naira. She sold the pawpaw at a profit of 40% and the mangoes at a profit of 30%. If her profit on the entire transaction was 855 naira, find the Roman figure 1 cost price of a basket of pawpaw. Roman figure 2 selling price of 100 baskets of mangoes. You have solution. Let the cost price, that is CP1, of a basket of pawpaw be W, and the cost price CP2, because now you have two different fruits or products, for instance. So the first one, the cost price is CP1, and let W denote that. It's easier to write. And the cost price of a basket of mangoes be M? From the problem, 30 baskets of pawpaw plus 100 baskets of mangoes give 2,450 naira. You have that in form of this equation. You can divide through by 10 and you have 3W plus 10M equal to 245 naira. So you call that equation 1. Also, let the selling price of the baskets of pawpaw be SP1. The selling price of the basket of mangoes be SP2. If you add the selling price, if you want to get selling price, you have profit plus cost price. You, after buying an item you want to sell, you add your profit to the cost price. From the question, her profit on the entire transaction is 850 and the cost price is 2,450. So if you add the selling prices for the two items, is equal to the total cost price plus the profit. That is SP1 plus SP2 equal to 2,450 plus 855, and that is SP1 plus SP2 equal to 3,350 naira. So let's call this equation 1. Remember, we have to look for the cost price of pawpaw and the selling price of 100 mangoes. So let's see what follows. But before that, you have profit of 40% for pawpaw and 30% for mangoes. So let's put this into the solution and see what follows. So we have percentage profit on the sale of pawpaw is SP1 minus CP1 over CP2 times 100. For the sale of pawpaw, the profit percent is 40. SP1 is unknown, but CP1 is 30W as we denoted earlier over this as well. So if you express this from percentage, you have 40 over 100 equal to the right hand side. If you reduce, you have 2 over 5 equal to the right hand side. So here we are going to get SP1 in terms of W. If you cross multiply, you have it this form. If you open the bracket on the right hand side, you have it in this form. Collect like terms. First, you divide through by 5 because 5 is common, and you have 12W plus equal to SP1 minus 30W. If you collect like terms, you transfer this to the left hand side and you have 12W plus 30W equal to SP1. So SP1 is equal to 42W. Now from the first statement, we form equation 1 using the cost price, and we also form equation 2 using selling price SP1, SP. Now we want to get SP1 and SP2 in terms of W and M to enable us solve for M and W in that equation. So we have for profit percent on the sale of mangoes, this is the same formula, but what we have here is 2 as the subscript. So you have 30% equal to this. Now SP2, CP2 is 100, that is 100 M now, 100 mangoes from the first part. So you do the same thing and you simplify, you evaluate, you cross multiply, and the end you have sp2 equal to 130m. So we put this result into equation 2. Remember, equation 2 is sp1 plus sp2 equal to 3000 and some figures. Back to equation 2. Equation 2 is sp1 plus sp2 equal to 3,305 naira. From the previous solution, sp1 is 42w plus sp2 130m equal to the total. So you solve equations 1 and 2 simultaneously using elimination method. So you have equation 1 and equation 2. In this equation, I wish to eliminate variable m. So m must have the same coefficients. Now you have 30 and 10 and 130. The LCM of 10 and 130 is 130. So to get 130 from equation 1, you need to multiply it by 13. So you multiply equation 1 by 13 and equation 2 remains the same. So equation 1 becomes 39w plus 130m equal to 3,185. Equation 2 remains the same. To eliminate m, you need to subtract. So 39w minus 42w, you have minus 3w, m becomes 0. If you subtract the right hand side, you have minus 120. To get w, you divide both sides by minus 3 and you have 30 as the value of w. I know w is the cost price for a basket of pawpaw. So Roman figure 1, the cost price for a basket of pawpaw is 40 naira. Roman figure 2, you should get the selling price of 100 baskets of mangoes. That must be equation 2. Equation 1 is formed using cost price, the two cost prices, and equation 2 is the two selling price. So for Roman figure 2, we have to use equation 2. sp1 plus sp2 equal to 3,305 naira. So let's make sp2 the subject because it is for the selling price of mangoes. So sp2 is equal to 3305 minus sp1. And what is sp1? 42w. So you have sp2 equal to 3305 minus 42. And what is w previously? 40. So you have times 40 and you have sp2 equal to 3305 minus 1680. If you subtract, you have sp2 equal to 1,625 naira 00 kobo. Hence, the selling price of 100 baskets of mangoes is 1,625 naira. This is the end of question 9. Let's proceed to question number 10. Peter calls simplified maths. If you are viewing and watching from YouTube, ensure that you subscribe, like, and share PSM videos. If you are watching and viewing from Facebook, follow and like the page. Also share PSM videos. That is Peter calls simplified maths videos.